My dear one, I have been standing quietly by your side for more than 2 hours now, hoping you would sense my presence, feeling that pull in your heart, and noticing how the wind stilled, your phone screen flickered, or that sense of unease that rose within you. This is because I, Archangel Michael, have been attempting to contact you. This isn't some random occurrence or a mere coincidence. This is an emergency. Only a few hours ago, a private investigator was apprehended. This isn't about anyone else. It is about you, your identity, your life, your path, and your destiny. You are directly involved. And heaven has been working to protect you even before you realized danger was near. That investigator wasn't acting solo. Someone you know, someone unworthy of even mentioning your name, hired this person to track you, observe you, record your movements, and provide constant reports. However, an unexpected turn of events occurred. He was caught, and his revelations have stunned even those in high-ranking positions. Now, my child, you must listen to this. You truly have to. He wasn't just tasked with gathering info. He was commissioned to obstruct your divine timeline. Yes, my child, pay close attention. There is a divine timeline set for your life. Heaven has arranged blessings for you, connections, financial stability, restoration, and even a remarkable bond that was set to enter your life today. But someone perceived your energy shifting. Someone recognized your growing strength. Someone saw that you were escaping cycles you were never meant to endure. That was when they resolved to try and block your heavenly rewards. But heaven intervened. He was caught. And the one who hired him has no idea what is coming next because God has now entered your timeline personally. That is why I, Archangel Michael, had to wait for you. That is why I will not depart until you have fully received this. My child, everything is linked. Your recent dreams, that unexpected phone call, the repeating number sequences, the moment your mirror cracked, these were all indicators that you are being monitored, but also guarded. Let me ask you something sincerely. Have you felt like you were being watched lately? Have you scanned a crowd and felt eyes upon you? Have you heard your name whispered when no one was nearby? It wasn't in your head. Now listen to this part with care. This is where your decisions matter because once this message ends, you will face a test. You will be presented with something that feels familiar, a relationship, a job, or an old habit. But it is a trap. It is wrapped in comfort, but filled with manipulation. The very individual who paid to invade your privacy will try to return, acting as if they have changed, pretending to love and feigning care. They will weep. They will perform. They will even use the specific words you have been desperate to hear. But heaven warns, do not open that door. Do not reply to that message. Do not look back. Your destiny lies ahead, not behind. If you feel this message is touching your soul, please subscribe now to stay aligned with these divine updates. If you are encountering this in divine timing because God is choosing souls with open hearts and you are one of them, then this is more than a message. It is your divine validation. Heaven observes your heart. Angels witness your pain. And this message was penned in your name before you even opened your eyes today. Before we proceed, please like this video. Liking this video will activate the flow of God's favor in your life. Before we continue, please consider supporting this divine mission through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee or making a donation to help us continue spreading this light. Let me continue regarding what that investigator disclosed after his capture. He revealed something frightening. He spoke of a document, a forged paper containing your personal information, signed, stamped, and altered, intended to stall something meant for your financial benefit. That could have changed everything. However, heaven prevented it from succeeding because God intercepted that file. Just last night, an official in a government office spotted a flaw in that document, and that error led directly to the arrest. Is it a coincidence? No, it is a divine reversal. So listen, when you encounter this, do not simply scroll past. Do not think I'll watch it later, because this message is unfolding in real time, and everything, your health, your peace, your subsequent choices hinges on what you decide after reading this. From today you will notice if someone tries to reach you 3 times, do not reply to the second attempt. A bird will visit your window tomorrow morning, which is your angel's sign. You will hear to the phrase, watch closely, either in person or through media, which is my way of reminding you not to trust everything you see. I know you are wary of always being the one who feels so much, forgives too easily, and hopes for too long. But child, do you know why you feel so deeply? It is because your heart is pure enough to hold divine messages. That is why you are targeted. That is why people attempt to dim your radiance. But listen, no weapon built against you will succeed. Not in this season, not in the next, and not ever again. You are not merely protected. You are chosen. And the individual who employed the investigator will see their scheme collapse publicly. They will attempt to hide, but the truth will surface. Your reputation will be cleared, and a financial miracle will commence as repayment for what you endured in silence. From this point forward, speak less and observe more. Silence is your weapon and wisdom is your shield. Heaven is watching, and they are proud of you. And I, Archangel Michael, will be with you tonight. In fact, tonight at exactly 21 a.m., you might feel a sudden chill. Do not be afraid. That is me passing by. I will be watching over your door, your window, and your soul. You will not fall and you will not fail. You will rise, because the very people who tried to investigate you will soon find themselves under investigation by higher powers, both divine and earthly. Now listen intently. In 3 days, you will receive an unexpected communication, a genuine one. It might be a call, a letter, or someone arriving at your door. Do not panic, do not fear, and do not say too much. Simply listen closely, because that message will start the next chapter of your life and lead you to the one meant for you. Yes, even romantically, that person is being aligned with you even now. This message, this exact moment, is your turning point. If you close this and walk away as if it were nothing, you will hinder your blessing. But if you hold on, pray tonight, and seek confirmation, you will wake up tomorrow forever changed. God sent me to share this because He has plans for you. And no spy, no hidden enemy, and no false friend can stop that anymore. If you are still here, comment Amen to claim this miracle. And please subscribe to our channel. This marks the beginning of a miracle. I, Archangel Michael, will now surround your heart with divine armor. Nothing shall touch you unless it is sent by God. No one will reach you unless their hands are pure. No door will open unless it leads to the truth. You have waited long enough. Now it is your turn. Your name will be mentioned in rooms of blessing. And those who try to ruin, you will have to watch you rise in silence. They had their moment. Now it is heaven's turn. And guess what? You are on the list. And your position is number 1. Stay ready. Stay silent. Stay powerful. You are not alone. You never were. Archangel Michael sparkles. This was your divine message. Watch it again if your heart is still trembling, because that is the truth shattering every lie ever told against you. Open this every time you forget how chosen you are. Your protection is more than just prayer. It is personal, and heaven knows your name. This is your moment. This is your confirmation. Now go and walk in the light that no one can take from you. As you prepare to walk into this new light, I invite you to seal this protection. Type Amen in the comments below as a bold declaration that you are under divine guardianship and that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. As you write it, feel the shield of Michael surrounding you. And stay with me through this final part, because we are entering the deepest level of your restoration. Please share this prophetic word with your network to activate the anointing and share this breakthrough with those around you. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community, by doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says, this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. And since you are still here, still reading, and still breathing under the weight of something unexplainable, let me tell you this. You were never intended to carry the confusion, the shame, or the burdens others placed upon you. You were never meant to walk with your head down, wondering where things went wrong. The truth is, you did nothing wrong. You were selected to break the cycle, and they couldn't handle that. The moment you began evolving, changing, and recognizing your own worth, the energy shifted in your favor, which frightened them. When someone finally realizes they are not who others claimed they were, when someone chooses peace over pleasing, light over shadow, and healing over revenge, heaven begins to move in ways the world cannot stop. That is why this investigation did not go unnoticed, and why the attempt to harm you has now unmasked the people behind it. I want you to hold on to this truth with everything you have. They can no longer touch you. The old cycle is finished. The people who manipulated things behind closed doors are now being watched by higher powers, including legal ones. You will start to hear rumors of their downfall. This isn't because you wished it, but because God believes in justice and does not play when it comes to His chosen, and you beloved are deeply chosen. I know you have wondered why things have been so difficult lately, why your energy crashes suddenly, why certain people vanished without a word, or why someone you trusted became a stranger overnight. It was all part of the exposure. God was revealing true hearts. Heaven was reorganizing your circle, because the next phase of your life cannot be shared with people who secretly wanted you to fail. And now, because you persisted, because you kept going even with unanswered prayers, and because you didn't let your light fade, when things got dark, heaven is going to reward you publicly. It won't be just one miracle, but waves of them. You will see it in your health, your joy, your bank account, and your relationships. A joy you haven't experienced in years, and a peace that requires no explanation. When it arrives, do not shrink. Do not minimize your victory just because others didn't clap for you. They had their chance to love you and they wasted it. But God is never late. Right now, the angels are preparing a table before your enemies, not to humiliate them, but to elevate you. Your story is about to be told differently. The lies will no longer carry weight. Your name is being cleared in the spiritual realm. And soon it will be cleared in the physical world as well through contracts, letters, or messages. You will receive something official that proves everything they attempted to hide. You will look at it and recall this moment. Crying not from pain but because you finally feel seen. You will finally understand that the delay wasn't a denial but divine protection. You were being hidden in plain sight for a reason. Shielded, preserved, and prepared. Now heaven says you are ready. You are ready to enter rooms that were once shut to you. To have conversations that once made you shake and to love, trust, and dream again. Everything the investigator tried to use against you has become evidence of your resilience and how untouchable you are when heaven is your defense. So tonight, sleep knowing the war for your life has shifted. You are not on trial. You are the testimony. The most beautiful part is that you didn't need revenge, just revelation. Now that it is here and you know the truth, promise me, promise God, you won't return to small thinking, to doubting your gifts or to over-explaining yourself. You are more powerful than you were led to believe. And now you see it for yourself. You are a miracle in motion. As this miracle unfolds, even in the quiet moments when no one sees your internal battle, remember this. Your pain was not wasted. Every tear shed alone, every night of spinning thoughts, and every morning you forced yourself up despite the weight on your chest. It was all seen. Not a single moment escaped the eyes of heaven, and no ache was ignored. The reason you were followed, watched, and investigated by those in darkness was because your light disturbed their demons. Your presence was too pure for their agendas. You possessed an energy that their lies could not survive. Instead of becoming like them, you chose to keep a soft heart, an open mind, and kind words and child that made you a threat in the spiritual realm. You have no idea how many traps were set that never reached you because angels were tasked with blocking them. You have no idea how many people tried to gather info to twist your truth. But God confused their speech with this message. He is lifting the final layer of fog. You will see clearly who was with you, who was against you, and who was only there to delay you. Do not panic when faces look familiar or be shocked when the names are ones you once loved. It isn't betrayal. It is clarity. And clarity brings the power to decide who gets access to the next version of you. This next chapter will be nothing like the previous one. It will feel like joy wrapped in justice. You will notice things aligning without effort. You will wake up with a strange sense of peace. You will enter spaces that used to intimidate you with a new level of confidence. Not from pride, but because you recognize your divine authority. It is the same authority the enemy tried to steal through doubt. And the same authority people tried to bury under gossip, manipulation, and shame. But God says, no more hiding, no more shrinking, no more silence. Your voice is rising. Your gifts are waking up. And your time is now. That private investigator was the final attempt to delay your breakthrough. The final alarm before your blessing is released. Heaven allowed it to be exposed not to frighten you, but to confirm that your enemies can no longer hide in the shadows. Light is shining and everything hidden is coming to light. So don't be surprised when people begin confessing or be shocked if someone returns with the truth they've held back for years. They will tremble and stutter in your presence because they will realize you were never just anyone. You were anointed. When you are anointed, every plan against you backfires and becomes fuel for your rise. Take this message seriously. Don't treat it as a passing moment. Let it soak into your soul. Let your spirit rise again, because the version of you that was breaking, doubting and dimming, that version is gone. In its place stands someone reborn with confidence, clarity, and a divine assignment that cannot be stopped. Not now and not ever. As you sit here, perhaps with a racing heart or tears in your eyes, because your soul knows this is true, let me speak to that part of you that has been holding on so tightly, afraid to hope. You don't need to pretend to be okay or act as if the betrayal and the delays didn't sting. Heaven saw every second you spent on your knees praying for answers. Those answers are here now, and they are louder than the fear and louder than the voice telling you that you aren't enough. You are more than enough, child. You are the reason this message was released today. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, but now. Spiritually, something has shifted. A barrier is broken. A new door is unlocked. And your name is already on it. Don't try to understand why someone would go to such lengths to dig into your past. The truth is, they couldn't stand that you were healing and rising without their permission. It angered and confused them. They watched, but God says they watched too long, and now they have been seen. Those who watched you secretly have been exposed in the spiritual realm. Their access to you is revoked. And this message is your spiritual notice. You are free. Free from invisible chains, from emotional manipulation, and from every word curse. Not only are you free, but you are favored. The next time someone asks how you are, you won't fake a smile. You'll speak from peace, because your life will be so radiant and aligned with divine flow that you'll forget what self-doubt felt like. You will walk through doors with a confidence rooted in truth that heaven supports you, that angels surround you, and that Archangel Michael guards you. The investigator meant to harm you only triggered a divine protection protocol that no human can override. That protocol is active now. This is why you felt things more intensely, why people have fallen away, and why you've been called to solitude. It wasn't because you were broken, but because heaven was recalibrating your frequency. You were never meant to blend in. Your presence shifts rooms, and your silence makes people uncomfortable because you carry something sacred and divine. Now that you've made it this far, heaven is stepping in to restore everything they thought you lost with interest. The unreturned love you gave is coming back multiplied. The time spent helping those who left is being returned as divine connections that pour into you. The missed opportunities caused by lies are being replaced by doors you never knew existed. This is being released now, not later. Because you have already proven your strength by walking through hell without becoming it. You are entering your season of establishment. No investigation, no past, and no secret plan will ever stand in your way again. This is your spiritual green light. If you felt this message was speaking to you, it's because it was written for your soul before you even knew you'd need it. Before the investigator was caught or the lies formed, heaven had a response ready. You weren't here by accident. You were drawn here by a divine alert. Even the anxiety and the racing heart from dreams were part of the spiritual awakening leading to your freedom. Now that the truth is surfacing and the layers are peeling back, you must make a powerful choice. Not one of fear or revenge, but of alignment. The moment you accept who you are and stop shrinking, your timeline will accelerate. What is coming is better than anything you have lost. It is real, divine, and unstoppable. But you must let go of the old story where you were always the one abandoned or misunderstood. That chapter is over. The tables are turning and you are becoming the decision maker. The enemy worked overtime to isolate you because if you reach this level of awareness, this level of divine clarity, nothing could stop you and you are here. Even if it doesn't look like victory yet, it is secured in the spirit. That is why the investigator was caught and this message was sent to let you know you are not forgotten. Your story isn't ending in betrayal. It's evolving into revelation. Keep walking and trusting. Everything meant for you is coming to you without force, attracted by your truth and protected by your angels. In the next 48 hours, you will see proof. Proof that the pain had purpose and the silence was sacred. Heaven is sending undeniable signs. You will hear a phrase you've been praying about, receive a message validating your worth, and feel peace where chaos once lived. When that happens, smile because you finally let go and allowed God to take control. You made it through the storm and the path is unfolding. Your name is being spoken in rooms where your spirit has already gone ahead to prepare the way. This is a prophecy being fulfilled. As this unfolds, you are remembering who you were before the betrayals and delays. You are reconnecting to a version of yourself that trusts and expects beauty. That part of you is rising again, wiser, stronger, and more discerning. You are unstoppable. And that terrifies those who tried to control your story. They thought they were writing the end. But God is the true author. They didn't realize that while they set traps, heaven was preparing your elevation. Every room they gossiped in will one day echo with your name spoken with respect. Your body feels it first. The chills and the restlessness because your soul is celebrating. The fear is dissolving and a new holy rhythm is taking its place. This chapter is written for your healing and joy. That is why I, Archangel Michael, have been waiting to remind you. You were meant for glory and grace, not just survival. From this moment on, doors will open where walls stood, and the right hearts will recognize your strength. You owe nothing to the past or to your doubters. You only owe it to yourself to walk boldly and believe without flinching that you are in your divine season. Let them wonder how you turn things around so quickly. You will simply say because heaven intervened. When you speak with the certainty of someone who has walked through fire, the universe will recognize you. This is a shift in your entire atmosphere. The energy around you is transforming. Things that drained you will no longer have access. People who spoke over your destiny will fall silent, not because you silenced them, but because your peace is louder. You will notice an incredible ease. Conversations that once made you feel small will no longer affect you. Your smile will return as a reflection of your soul exhaling. This flow is because God redirected your steps, rerouting you around destruction and clearing people from your life who were delaying you. You are stepping into a clarity that once felt unreachable. You are no longer explaining your value or pouring into empty vessels. Instead, you are being filled with purpose and strength. This includes romantic love. It is coming and it will feel even better than you prayed for. You will fall in love with your own life and feel safe spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. When that happens, say, "Thank you, God, for not giving up on me." He never did. Because you stayed and listened, heaven is going to reward you in a way that silences every lie. You won't just survive, you will glow. People will notice something different about you when you truly see yourself through divine vision. You will feel at home within yourself and nothing outside can shake you. This blessing is big, bold, and unshakably yours. It is the kind of blessing that changes your entire lineage. The enemy tried to distract you because resistance appears where restoration begins, but you didn't fall for it. You paused, prayed, and grew. Now you are receiving what was always meant to find you. That investigator carried the energy of envy and manipulation. But when you mess with a soul protected by angels, you run into divine fire. Heaven intercepted that darkness and reversed it. Every word spoken against your future is being rewritten by God. You will feel it in the kindness of strangers and the peace of your mornings. This is your season of divine restoration. Everything stolen or taken through lies is coming back to you, but better, cleaner, and multiplied. You aren't getting a life you settled for. You are getting the one meant for the healed you. This time is different because heaven is involved. And when heaven is involved, failure isn't an option. Your story is echoing in the ears of angels right now. Don't be surprised by peaceful sleep, unexpected money, or an apology from the past. This is divine reversal. God never forgets faithfulness or hearts that stay soft. Your light is being fully activated and the world will see what heaven always knew. You are a chosen one called for divine impact. Take a breath. You were guided here. This is your moment. You are ready to walk with angels and speak with divine fire. Your name is already being spoken in rooms that will offer you open doors. Be yourself because your awakened self is what the world needs. Prepare for true alignment where everything makes sense and people reflect your growth. This won't always be grand. Sometimes it's a subtle nudge or a timely song. Those are heaven's ways of moving. The spiritual interference has been broken and the evidence used against you is being used by heaven to restore you. God is working to build something that will benefit generations. When fear creeps in, remember you've already been through the fire. What is ahead is the sweetness and the overflow. This blessing is your reward for never stopping your belief. When God says enough, everything must obey. The path is clearing with unexpected favor and connections that feel like home. You may feel emotional, but that is just your soul remembering that you are a miracle. This breakthrough is spiritual and eternal. No more watering yourself down. Your light will shine without apology and your presence will bring peace to war zones. You have transformed. The world is ready for the whole holy version of you. Stay grounded and receive. This season requires receiving, not chasing. Don't sabotage this by overthinking or questioning your worth. This is designed for the new you. As you align, the right people and doors will find you. I, Archangel Michael, was there during your darkest silences and your doubts. You were never crazy. You were always chosen. Everything meant to destroy you is now your testimony. This is a spiritual turning point. The light has found you, and what follows is redemption and reward. Your sensitivity is your spiritual gift, not a flaw. You feel deeply because you are connected to heaven. Heaven is repaying your ability to hold space for others with eternal favor. You don't have to earn this. You earned it by surviving and choosing faith. This is a promise being fulfilled. A promise that you would carry light. Everything you've carried, the grace, the truth is returning tenfold. The people who tried to block you will watch you walk into your destiny. You won't have to prove anything. Your life will speak for itself. Promise me you will protect this new version of yourself. Do not lower your voice or ignore your intuition to keep the peace. You are enough. This new life has space only for truth and clean love. Things had to fall apart so the path could be cleared. You couldn't carry the old weight into this new favor. Now your energy and creativity will expand because you are breathing without burden. This is a soul rise. Nothing can take this away. The same heaven that watched the enemy try to destroy you is preparing a table for you. Sit at that table with grace, not bitterness. This message was sent because your breakthrough is so close that the enemy is panicking. The attacks felt stronger because what is coming is so massive. The darkness failed and now you only need to receive. You are not selfish for choosing yourself or your peace. You are becoming who God created you to be. This is a beginning, not an end. Once this truth enters your spirit, it stays. You will carry it in your walk and your voice. People will feel the divine presence around you, which makes envy silent and traps fall apart. Move with powerful peace. Walk with purpose. Trust your intuition. You are connected to the divine. Guard your joy and use your truth as a sword for boundaries. You are no longer reacting. You are choosing. You are embodying your strength. The enemy tried to stop you because they saw your light waking up and knew they could no longer control you. Now you have crossed into truth. Your healing will become contagious. Your story will help others survive. You will be tested, but you won't fall because you have the memory of this truth. Archangel Michael is beside you, shield raised and wings spread, covering your home and your dreams. I am assigned to you for the long journey and will never leave. Breathe in this truth. I am protected. I am loved. I am ready. Say it out loud. Let your soul return to this whenever you forget. It is time to expand and rise. This is your signal. If your heart is trembling, it is the feeling of chains breaking and the past losing its grip. Walk forward with fire. The world needs the real lit up you. This is your wake-up call to greatness. Go and shine because heaven is backing your every step. Your name is written on a victory that is already sealed. You are covered and chosen. Your new beginning starts right now. Archangel Michael sparkles dove. If you felt this, remember this is a sacred moment between heaven and you. Save it, live it, and repeat it. Before you depart, I ask you to take a final step of faith. In the comments below, I want you to write, "My divine upgrade is activated." Not, "I hope it happens," but as a command to the heavens. When you write those words, you are making a covenant with the Almighty, announcing that you are available for this transformation. As you type it, feel the weight of your old life falling away, making room for the miracle that is already here. Amen. And finally, remember that subscribing will activate God's prophetic promise and alignment in your life. You are about to enter your divine future. Remember that this message does not end with you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community, you can help this mission. By doing so, you are sowing into the awakening, deliverance, and restoration of souls who are still trapped in darkness. This is not poetry. When Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you," every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Have faith, and as you do, watch God multiply what you let go of. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He's extending his hand and inviting you into a protected high vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life if you follow it. You won't just receive blessings. They will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. If you desire to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. And for those who feel called to amplify this work, a link to purchase the guided ebook is available, which is completely optional. But your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Giving to this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give and it will be given to you. Is not just a verse for Jesus. It is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The money you give today is not a donation. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your